Hello beautiful people, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Nora G. So today I will show you yet again another charger plate DIY wall decor video using charger plates from the Dollar Tree. This time rectangular charger plates as opposed to the round charger plates that I did before. Alright, so this is going to be very simple and straight to the point, so let's dig in. But first, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you can smash that subscribe button and join my Nook virtual family. For my returning subscribers, hello! Alright, so let's dig in. Okay, so this is backed by popular demand, of course, after my top $15 tree DIY wall decor video from last 2 weeks, and also my DIY wall decor series using charger plates, which is basically the same thing. I got a lot of requests on how I would go about doing wall decor using the rectangular charger plates, and so I decided to do this video. And this is going to be straightforward, simple, and it's going to be as a set. Hopefully in the future I will do more of this. Just let me know in the comment section if you would love to see more of such from me. Alright, so let's focus on our DIY now. So first off, with this one, I decided to use the hot glue to create some kind of a pattern around the frames of these charger plates or charger trays, just to give it some texture so it's not bland, okay? Because I will be leaving some of them as is, whereas for these two, I chose to give it some texture just to add a little bit of flair. Alright, so I will be using the Jenga blocks to elevate where I will be placing the square mirrors. Alright, in the previous charger plate video, I actually used round mirrors. Alright, so I will go ahead to use Mod Podge to apply some crushed glass and mirror onto the tray. Just watch as I do this. Okay, so be sure to use a generous amount of Mod Podge here, okay? Because you'll be applying heavy crushed glass like I am currently doing, and you can choose to apply as many layers as you want. I did actually 3 coats on this, so this was the first, which I will allow to dry overnight. Actually allow this to set for about 24 hours, let's say 18 hours. Oh yeah. And then I did another coat over it. While that was setting aside, I decided to paint the frames of the second set of the other, which is a matching set of the previous one I just did. So once that dries off, I'm going to do the same thing, but I chose to do this just to save on time. So while that was setting, I decided to paint the frame of this. Also in the past, for my 5 mirror wall decor or charger plate decor series, I have made the gold edition, this rose gold edition, and the silver edition, and I did ask you all what you would like to see next in terms of color, and I got a lot of black, so we're doing black today. And also I'm not using spray paint this time around, we're using all chalk paint. Alright, because I wanted a matte black, so that's what I went for. You can choose to use spray paint. I just thought this was faster drying than spray paint, and I was actually doing this at night time as well. Alright, so it's all your choice if you want to keep it black, white, gold, you name it. Alright, so for now we're doing black, so let's continue. Moreover, if you haven't watched the other editions on how to make high-end wall art with chargers, the gold, the rose gold, and silver editions, make sure to check out the description box for links to where you can watch those. Those were the round edition. I used round mirrors as opposed to square mirrors like I am currently doing in this video. Alright, so do let me know in the comment section what more you'd like to see from me with regards to the charger plate decor series. I would love to get your ideas. Your wish is my command, okay? Okay, so you already know the drill. If you've watched right up to this point, Please do comment squares since we're dealing with squares and rectangles. So please do comment square in the comment section and show your girl some love. All right, so let's carry on. So now back to our Dollar Tree DIYs 2021. I am actually painting over the table mat, which I also got from the Dollar Tree, because I'll be using this on 2 of the charger plates. All right, and the silver one I will use as is. All right, so this is going to be by itself. The other 4 are actually in pairs. Okay, so I will use the silver table mat to create some kind of a pattern in the center part of our charger plate. So just watch as I do this. So you could use a ruler or measuring tape to measure this out, but I decided to just place that over the charger plate and then mark out the area that I needed to cut out using a pen, and I went ahead to cut it out. Okay, so that was easier for me, but again, to each their own. All right, so I would not be wasting any more of this pattern in the middle area because that area is going to be covered with the square mirror. I used tacky glue to actually glue this down onto the charger plate, and mind you, this is my texture of preference or pattern of preference, so you can actually choose to do whatever pattern you want to do for your own charger plate DIY wall decor. If you want to do the same, that's good, that's up to you. All right, so the idea is we're using Dollar Tree items. The only thing I didn't get from the Dollar Tree here would be the paint, which you can actually also get from the Dollar Tree. I just happen to have had those paint at home for a while now, so I got those from Michael's, but you can definitely use paint from the Dollar Tree. All right, so let's continue. So this is the 3rd design that I will be doing for our charger plate wall decor today, and this is technically like the reverse of the previous one I just did. So I'll be doing a pair as well, as you can see. So once the black paint will be dry, I'm going to go ahead and place the patterns onto it. While we wait for the other to dry up, I'm going to go ahead and start putting on the mirrors on the ones we already have at hand. All right, so remember this from the start. It's very dry right now, so I went ahead to place the mirrors, and once we're done with this, we're going to go back to the previous one now that it is dry. Okay, so unlike the round mirror wall decor using charger plates, where the charger plates are way bigger, you can actually use those by themselves, like just one at a time, or you can use them as a set. Whereas with the rectangular one, the one I'm currently doing today, it is not as large, so it doesn't look very well or very good having just one on your wall. So it makes sense to have them in sets. So that's why I'm doing 5 today. However, it's a set of 5. All right, so that will come together to create the one piece. As you would see, I'll be using Velcro to actually adhere them onto the wall so I can actually move and match them however I want to place them from time to time. Now let's take a look at our final reveal. I just love how simple this turned out. Keeping the colors strictly black, white, and silver just gave it a whole different tone and making it classic, which makes it easy to fit into any space. Okay, so please do let me know in the comments section what you think about this easy rectangular charger plate wall art DIY from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so that will bring us to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and join my Nook Vetro family, as well as turn on notifications so you do not miss a thing. In the meantime, always remember to be your fun self no matter what life throws at you.